The whole market is crashing again, apart from Celsius, but we are going to be talking about Lunar Classic in today's video. So, without further ado, let's just jump straight into it. Remember, nothing in this video is financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor, just a random dude. And look at this, Lunar Classic down 21% today, Lunar 34%, Celsius up 30%. Celsius seems to be the outlier in the market. We spoke about this in yesterday's video because of Do Kwon's arrest warrant. I feel like Celsius is going against the grain because Celsius was one of the bigger projects to tumble after the whole Lunar debacle. So I think this is kind of like a middle finger up at what's going on, and almost like a similar situation to what was happening with Bed Bath & Beyond and AMC and GameStop, right? That's kind of what I'm feeling here. I don't know for sure, but that's kind of what I'm getting, the impression that I'm getting here. But yeah, overall, the market is down. Checking out the Bitcoin price, we can see we had that huge dump when we got the CPI data. We went a little bit further, we bounced, and now kind of in a decision phase for the market. Again, we almost came down to retest this support. I do think that is still going to happen because on the 21st, so in 6 days, we do have the FOMC meeting come out. So directly on Terra Classic right now, down 22% at 0.00027. I mean, it's totally to be expected. We've spoken about this on the channel a few times now. We were expecting the price to come down significantly from where it was, and that's exactly what happened. And of course, people didn't like me saying that, but this is just totally normal for the market. We had a huge move for Lunar Classic, and now we are coming back down to retest these areas of support and resistance. Sorry, let me just move this here. If we put that here, we can see that this is a very strong resistance. 1, 2, 3. You can see up here, boom, tried it many times before breaking through. Then it became a resistance. Then we break above it. Here again, coming down to really retest these regions. Almost retest it. Down here, retesting it once again. So this is a very important region for Lunar Classic. Like I've been saying, I do think it's very easy for us to come down even lower. Currently from the highs, we are down around 55%, which again is totally normal for a coin that moved over 500% in the space of just over a week. So I don't really think we have anything to worry about here. The community is still very strong. Of course, we did speak about taking profits back when the market was high, and hopefully a lot of you guys did do that. Now you have dry powder on the side in order to buy back in now or buy back in the future when maybe potentially we go back down. I see it possible for us to go back down to 0.0001 because we are in a bear market. I know people on this channel don't like to hear it, but it is very much that Lunar Classic is connected to Bitcoin and the overall market. When we see Bitcoin drop, like we've seen just now, Lunar Classic will drop. Not always, sometimes they work in inverse, but this is what happens to the entire space. It's just how cryptocurrency works right now. We don't really have outliers in the market. Of course, we do in this period for about a week or so, but then they kind of come back into check. This is just normal, so we'll get used to this, and this is just what happens here in the market. So overall, greed and fear, we are in a fearful state. A little less fearful than we were yesterday, which isn't too bad, but last week in extreme fear. Remember, when the market is super fearful, this is the opportunity to be dollar cost averaging into your blue chips. According to history, it's always been a great time to be dollar cost averaging. With that said, you can do that over on Binance. It will really support this channel if you can just sign up to Binance. That would be awesome for me. Basically, I'm burning the revenue that Google generates here on the channel. I'm still waiting for that code to come. I guess I'm going to have to just spend my own money to burn Lunar Classic before that code comes, because sadly it hasn't come yet. But I will keep you updated in the next few days as to what I do there. Don't worry, I am going to still do it. But if you do want to support me directly, just signing up to Binance using the links down there in the description. It will take a couple of seconds, and that's it. All you have to do is sign up. Right now, they do have a $600 welcome bonus for you guys. So if you do want to take advantage of that, there's a few different tasks you need to do. But yeah, literally just signing up would be awesome. It is a great platform. I've been using it for over 5 years, and this is the platform that I use to dollar cost average on the spot market, right? When I'm buying Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some of these other coins, including Lunar Classic, I do it mostly on Binance. So if you do fancy supporting the channel, the linky poo is down there in the description. Now, a little bit of news today. We do have Kraken update regarding the Luna Classic and the Terra Classic UST on Kraken following the tax burn proposal. I'm seeing this float around on Twitter a lot as information that Kraken is supporting the 1.2% tax. Now, there's a lot of misinformation because it seems like people don't actually read these articles. But what this is they're not supporting it for trading. It's not trading on the exchange that they're supporting. It's the same as what Binance is doing and what pretty much every exchange will do if you deposit and withdraw on chain. So the deposits will be taxed 1.2%, the withdrawals will be taxed 1.2%, and that is it. The on-chain transactions will not be taxed. Why the sweep fee? So when deposits arrive in Kraken's wallet, those funds need to be swept into our hot wallet. This transaction happens on-chain and is subject to tax burn. But when you trade on the exchange, between people on the exchange, right? If you're short-term trading it, that's not going to have a 1.2% burn right now. So I just wanted to clear that up. Of course, people are talking about it, speculating it, that they are, but no. This is just the same as what Binance is doing so far. And so far, I think the only exchange that has come out and said they are going to support it is KuCoin. So that's great. And I think that a lot of these other exchanges will be watching KuCoin to see how KuCoin does, to see how the users like the 1.2% tax. So if people come onto the exchange because of it, that's going to be a good thing. If this volume continues to be close to 10% of the entire volume, even when there's 1.2% burn, I think that's going to be a good sign for Binance and a couple of these other exchanges to actually implement the burn. So that's what we need to do. We need to continue to use it in the same way we are right now. And with that said, that's basically everything. We do have one last thing to go through. The DXY still trending upwards. Of course, I've been speaking about this on the channel for a while, but this is something that does matter in this market. So when the DXY is strong, it's normally bad for the cryptocurrency market. So this is what I keep a close eye on to really know where we are sitting. Every time we do have this downturn here, we do have a nice move in Bitcoin. You can see here, this direct downturn here. And if we do check out the Bitcoin chart, that was directly correlated with this. That's why I always check it, in case you guys were wondering. With that said, we are also still trending here on Google Trends. People are still very much interested in Luna Classic and are searching for it each and every day, which is a great thing, right? It's great to see that. We got the liquidations in the market up to almost 200 million today. So people are still getting liquidated a lot in this market. So be careful with your liquidations. Please only trade if you know what you're doing. Stay on low leverage. There is, of course, a lot of opportunity here in the market, but we need to stay on low leverage. We need to have good risk management and stay patient. We don't always need to be in a trade because we really, at this moment in time, we have that FOMC meeting coming up and we don't know exactly how that's going to go. It may go well, but it's more likely that it doesn't go well and we have some more bad news come into this market. So that's what I'm watching. That is your little morning update for Luna Classic. Hopefully you did appreciate it. I would really appreciate if you guys just leave me a little comment down there in the comment section, like and share this video with a friend. And if you do have a quick second, signing up to Binance will really help support this channel. And I will see you guys in the later on live stream that I'll be doing. So come over there, ask me questions, hang out for a little chat, bring your tea or your coffee, and I'll see you then. Peace.